Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, when it comes to our life, there are many opportunities come to us each and every day. But whatever the opportunities come to us, you always have to be mindful to get the truth out of that all the opportunities. And sometimes we mostly look for the sensual pleasures, our comfort, our facilities. Nothing wrong with it. But the thing is, once you able to hold it to that, sometimes your mind start to become blind, and then it never want to question about what is truth. But the comfort is not belong to us. The whatever the facilities around us not belong to us. It has its own way. Finally, it belongs to four elements. So then we cannot claim anything as ours. And you spend the time, your energy to maintain that. So all, finally, we're going to lose this all. So then, in day-to-day life, remember whatever the opportunity come to you, out of that opportunity, look for the truth. And when you keep looking for the truth, you will find it. And even when it comes to the Buddha's teaching, that is the main purpose, realization of this ultimate truth. So then out of this all facilities, perception, your intention should be to get into this ultimate truth. And that is why we practice meditation. Because when the mind becomes clear, sharp, little by little, your perception going to become more clear and sharp. And that way your experience will take you to the truth exists in this experience. So that is not kind of like intellectually you can understand something. It's mostly deeply through the wisdom you have to recognize. That is the difference with the knowledge and the wisdom. The knowledge always we follow. We can train our mind to do something, follow something. And theoretically, we can start to study something, but that doesn't mean it's going to become your wisdom. Wisdom come out of deeper your observation and realization. So then always be mindful yourself to develop the wisdom rather than the knowledge. Conventional world depend on the knowledge, but your eternal world, your liberation, your salvation, your freedom, your enlightenment always depend on the wisdom. But if you don't look for that, you're not going to find it. If you have the wish to look for the truth, even you take the wrong way, you're going to end up at the right place. So that's why in deeper your heart, with the very clear mind, wish for the truth and work for it. And little by little, even 1 minute, whenever you have opportunity, 1 minute, start to spend for that. If you watch a movie, listen to a song, or do whatever the things, and always have the wish, the ultimate wish out of that's all. May it show me the truth. So then it will open the path and it will bring some message to you. So there's a story related to this. There was a thief And one day, he went through the jungle and he saw there was a very old person, sannyasi, yogi, practicing meditation. And he's this young robber, thief, he always looks something to steal. He don't care what is that other person does. So he just slowly entered to this sannyasi or the yogi and asked, "What are you doing here?" Then this yogi told, "I practice meditation." "Why? For what?" "I look for truth." So this thief, he's young and he thought it's kind of like, it is kind of like a joke for him. Truth in this middle of the jungle, you, this monk, practicing meditation, closing your eyes and you look for the truth. So what is that? So this monk told that even if I find the truth, I cannot tell it by words. Then the thief was laughing. And then he started to look around him and he couldn't find anything to get from this monk. And then he saw the bowl, the begging bowl, only that he had. And he thought to steal that begging bowl. And but now he that having conversation and then it's kind of like became friends. Now he don't want to steal this because now it's kind of like even he's a thief. He also have some ethics. Now he's a friend and he talked and now he cannot get this. But still that he had the idea, I want to steal this. But somehow then he give up that. And he told to this monk, if you find the truth, remember, tell me that and share it with me. So the monk told, yeah, I will. And then monk told, if you really look for that and if you want to make a real, the strong wish, just telling that doesn't work. So you should offer something and then you can make the merits and then you can make a wish. Then your mind going to become so clear. So then this thief was, then again something else. Oh, that's mean giving dana or offering something. So then he looked around and close by there was a mango tree. Then some mangoes was on the floor. He took some mangoes and just kind of like, making fun out of that. And he gave these mangoes to this monk and told, here, I offer this. And if you find the truth, tell me. But still he had the idea to steal that ball, but he gave up that. And then he went away. Then the both died. They never met again anymore. They both died. That is story done. Over. Then there was a monk. He is the high priest. In his temple, there were more than 100 other monks. And this high priest, every day, before he sleep, there was a copper pot in that temple, in the middle of the hall. There was a huge pot, copper pot. And this high priest come every day before he sleep, he worship to this copper pot and go to sleep. And he don't tell anything to this all the students. And the students every day look, even the high priest doesn't tell anything. And they look even it is inside, it is empty. Why this? Why he's worshipping this pot every day? By the time this high priest got old and almost ready to die, then all the students gathered and tried to help him. Then one student came and he had that, he used to worship this pot, the, the copper pot. And still we don't know why he did this. Before he died, I want to ask, because otherwise that all other followers, maybe after he died, everybody will do that. It is better I need to understand, I need to know the reason why he did this. So then slowly he came close to the high priest and asked, Venerable Sir, may I ask you something? Then he was almost, ready to die and asked, yeah, you can ask anything. So then asked, why that every day I saw that every day you go to this copper pot and worship it? Why you bow to that? What is the reason? Because we don't know that. Then the high priest told, oh, I tell you the story. I was a thief long, long time ago. And one day, by mistake, I came to this temple. Then I saw this huge copper pot. And I thought, oh, this is good to steal because I can get a lot of money out of it. This is so valuable. And then he thought, because there are 100 monks in this temple, he cannot take it. Even in the daytime, he cannot steal it. Even night time, he came few days and he saw always monks here and there. Then what to do? He thought, it is better I just wearing a robe and come to temple, because 100 monks and each other cannot recognize sometimes. So he wearing a robe, just pretend like a monk in that temple, thinking at night he can steal this pot. So then one day he was waiting till midnight, and then he slowly came to the hall, and then he saw some monks in the middle of the night practice meditation, walking meditation, some sitting, even in the middle of the night. Then he went back, and then he came kind of like 3 a.m., 2 a.m., like that time. And then again, he saw still some monks practice meditation. So he was looking for a time that no one around this pot to take it, to steal it. But he couldn't find. So then every day, in the middle of the night, he used to come and look if there are any other monks. He always see monks practice meditation. So this is the thief. So then what happened? One day, when he tried to come to close to that pot, and the high priest was there and asked, oh, monk, I saw a few days that you at night come around this. And what kind of meditation? What is the primary meditation technique that you practice? So the high priest had to start a conversation, because he thought he's a monk and he come at night to practice meditation like others. But he's the thief and he come to steal this pot. And now the high priest asked the meditation technique. Then this monk told, I don't have that kind of primary technique. Primary technique mean, or maybe Anapana Sati or loving kindness meditation, Buddha Nusati, contemplating impermanent or contemplating the body change or whatever the technique. So he told, I don't have that exact primary technique, but I just do different things because he cannot tell anything about meditation. Then the high priest told, don't worry, I will teach you a technique and then you go and practice. And then he taught the breathing meditation, observe your inhalation, exhalation, and keep doing it. This thief now, no choice. So what he told, okay, he learned the technique and then he start to practice meditation little by little. Every day at night, he's waiting to to get this pot out of the temple, but he couldn't find it. And then middle of the night, he come and then he nothing to do. He start to practice meditation. Then what happened? Little by little, he attained to the tranquility state, samadhi. And then he start to gain the high mental powers. First absorption, second absorption, third absorption, so like that. And then he understood the impermanent. And then later what happened? Out of that, all the monk, he attained to the enlightenment and he became the monk. He became the high priest in that temple. So, look what happened. He came to steal the pot, but finally he ended up and practicing meditation and attained to high mental powers. And then he looked himself how he came to this point. And then he saw in previous life, he was the same kind of thief, or like this life. Then he saw that himself in the middle of the jungle, he met that very old monk and told to that monk, if you find the truth, please share it with me. And then he offered the mango, but he still had the thought to steal that pot, the begging bowl. So then he remembered what happened. So when he became a thief in this life and became a monk wearing a robe like a pretend like monk and came to steal the pot, and the middle of the night that he met that high priest, he was the previous life that he met that monk under the tree practicing meditation. So he offered mango to that monk and told and had the wish, if you find the truth, please share it with me. And see that thief and reborn in this human life, then again he became a thief. And he came to the temple, finally he met that monk. So that high priest found the truth himself. So then the wish that he had out of the giving the mango and offering the dana. So if you find the truth, share it with me. Look at what happened to this thief. He came to steal the pot and finally he ended up with getting the truth. So then that's why it is very important for you to yourself. Whatever you do in day-to-day life, whatever the good action you do, always remember, harbor your thoughts to truth. Look for the truth. This is not the conventional truth, ultimate, eternal truth. That is what you need. Because other things, day by day, things change. It's kind of, look at how the conventional life change. It's moment by moment, it's always changing. Whatever we like, dislike, ideas, and everything. It's like waves. Again and again, things come. It happened in the past, it happened today, it's going to happen in the future also. So then Out of this all, the moment that you have today is the most important time you have, your present moment. So then, in that very moment, always look for the truth. And if you do something and have the wish for the truth, and then you will see. It doesn't matter wherever you go, whatever the situations come to you, out of that any situation, you will end up finding the truth. When the day come for you to recognize that truth, that is the day your liberation going to happen. That is the day your transformation going to happen. That is the day your ultimate bliss of Nibbana going to happen. But if you don't wish for that, if you don't look for that, if you don't practice for that, if you don't that have a desire to get into that, even it is there, you're not going to see. So that's why out of your free will, the most important part is desiring the ultimate truth. Remember that. And always, whenever you have opportunity deeper in your heart, take a conscious decision every day to find that truth. Then it will be with you one day. So with that, I bless upon everyone with this good practice. May all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavatantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Ittavata cha ammehi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Idam me punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.